Hey, jabba, 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 hey, jabba, hey.
You got extra mics that we can use.
Hey, jabba, jabba.
All right, let's get it. I said, welcome to the podcast of all podcasts, y'all. It is your boy Prince, and today, y'all, I got some special guests with me today. I got, what do y'all call yourself? Sqaud? Is that correct? Sqaud? I don't know what y'all. I don't know what y'all were saying earlier, but I know she says, and what's his name? Noble like to say Sqaud. I got Sqaud in the motherfucking building. I got the plug of all plugs. This guy's a kickboxer. This guy does it all. This guy came out of nowhere. He's on the scene. You're a model. What do? You act, direct, set people up. This nigga does it all. Give it to the homie, Mims. What's up, y'all? What's up? Remember, talk to the mic. All right.
You know that shit, you know, in middle school, I could not go without, like, anytime the teacher would say my name, somebody in the background would be like, oh, this is what
I bet you anyway, that's all it came out. All right, and now, I got some other guests. I got the homie. I met her like 3 days ago. No, a week ago, right? She has a podcast. It's called Loryn Charlotte Talk. Loryn Charlotte Talk. She does makeup, y'all. As you can tell, it's looking gorgeous, popping today. It's really popping. It's very flawless today. I'm like, damn. I got the girl, Loryn, in the house.
What's good?
And by popular demand, I've been having niggas like hit me up, literally FaceTiming me, y'all, about this girl. This girl here, on the right of me, but to y'all's left, I got the gorgeous Shy.
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
And the nigga over here rolling up with the dreads. My personal cameraman that be recording all my fucking shit, y'all. Give it up to the homie. Oof. With the juice, you feel me? And just to like get this whole started off, y'all, shout out to this motherfucking Lakers! LeBron James!
We did it for Kobe.
Yeah, we did it for Kobe. We did it for Kobe. So y'all, we got it. We gotta take a shot to this. Yo, shout out to the Lakers and Kobe, LeBron. You know they did the motherfucking thing. Yo.
Cheers.
This is the Lakers. What you mean not the Lakers?
Not the Lakers, but LeBron.
You are not part of this. You are not part of this. Get out of
He's not
this.
from LA, y'all. We can take your LA card away.
Yeah, get out of here, bro. Get out of here. Damn.
Start a podcast.
So, y'all, how are y'all feeling today, man? How are y'all feeling today?
Man, I'm fantastic.
That's it.
Yeah.
Mims, what you got going on, bro? You are out here, man. I've seen you on everybody's story, bro.
Yeah.
Everyone's story, bro. What is going on? What are you doing?
I'm literally just trying to build an entire, like, empire, pretty much. Like, an empire that can cover pretty much anything, like whether it's film, whether it's fitness, whether it's just putting people on, like, because that's been my biggest thing is, like, a lot of people will get there and they don't want to put their people on to help them up. So my biggest goal is not only get there, but every little person that has helped me along the way, put them in a position to where they can get ahead, whether it's film, whether it's behind the scenes stuff, whether it's, whatever they want to do, I'm willing to help them and put them in position. Like, I spent we're at $1,000 spent on the Star Wars film so far. And I'm not even, like, my goal was, like, okay, if someone can do this better than me, let me put them in a position where they can do it. Right? So I was like, I'm not going to star in this because I knew, okay, this guy is better at this than I am. And this guy is better at this than I am. So let me put them here, and I'll do a small role. And I'll sit behind the
bro,
scenes.
that's so selfless, bro. That is so selfless, bro. And I think I literally met you like probably like a month ago, maybe, or 2 weeks, bro.
You popped up at the house.
I seen this dude, like, I just seen him on everybody's story, bro, and I just hear Mims this, Mims that, bro. And what he's saying, y'all, I can attest to that, bro. He's about that shit, bro. They're doing a thriller. I don't want to like shout this out, but they're doing a thriller, bro, and he's not even in it. crazy thing. He's like just watching, directing, organizing it, and I think that's dope, bro. That is really sick, bro. Yo, so shout out to this guy, and I think like he's the one assembled it all together. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's the one in the group chat, keeping everyone, like
going.
Yo, talk about
maintaining.
Really.
Talk about black excellence right here. Just y'all in general. I see y'all always on Saturdays. Y'all always shooting, correct?
Yes.
Y'all going to park. Y'all doing your thing, and I think y'all's numbers are growing even in the park, correct?
Yeah.
Just like with people.
Crazy, bro.
We started off like it was like we started off. It was a handful, and then now like it's about 30, 40 of us content creators.
That's crazy.
To the point that where we got like people like with 5 million followers wanting to work with us. Like they hit us up.
And let me tell y'all
us.
what's so crazy about that. In this fucking industry, niggas like that don't usually hit up niggas that are not even don't even have a K to their name.
Yeah.
So
let alone 10K.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the idea that you're able to like bring that energy and bring those type of people, bro, is amazing, bro. So the sky is the limit for you, bro, and just keep doing your thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a goal, man. Like, it's to keep us going and keep going, and each time, whether it be someone else's idea, be the next storefront of what we're doing next. Like the next big film we're probably gonna do will be Ramon Singh, right? And then me and Shy put together another show that's gonna come out pretty soon.
Yeah.
We gotta start filming that. So like every person's gonna get a chance, whether
Sqaud is out here.
Yeah, every
Sqaud is out here.
Every person's gonna get a chance to pitch their idea and get a chance to do it. That's been the biggest thing. It's like there's not one person who controls the narrative. We literally will meet once a week and say, okay, what's this person's idea? Okay, now let's all put our energy to that idea, right? And then we do the next person's idea.
And what's so crazy with the numbers that y'all have, that can get really messy, bro. That's like the crazy part that
it's low-key something we still have to be careful about right now.
That's
it's
in any
so
group.
Fast, so
Yeah.
into it, you never really know what's going on. But
like we got literally Hollywood execs hitting us up. Like that's the cool part. Like literally, we're gonna be on a Sundance film that's going to be getting played at Sundance Film Festival, and they literally hit us up. They're like, hey, I see what y'all crew is doing. I need y'all in my film. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, now on Monday, we literally going to be in a film.
Tomorrow type shit.
Yeah.
Like tomorrow. We literally going to be on a big-ass production, like, and it's like niggas is like we don't even have to apply for this shit no more. Like they coming to us.
That's how it's supposed to be. I believe like if it's meant to be, it's meant to be, and it's gonna come to you. You don't really like search for it. You don't really.
You keep working towards it.
Yeah.
But, don't go out of your way to try to be like, try to show someone that you are worthy of this thing. If you know you're worthy of it, it's gonna come to you. Just keep working.
Exactly. That's how collaboration should work. I mean, collaboration should be that way, especially if we're all content creators. I feel like it's really important that we help each other and we build each other up and see what each other's talents are and their strengths.
Especially as black creators, you know what I'm saying? We really need to like stick together ourselves because we're the only ones that are going to open doors for each other. You know what I'm saying? So that's beautiful that you guys are doing it. Like I said, black excellence, y'all. Black excellence. That's what's up. But if you want to, anything. So, Lori, what you got going on? What's going on with you?
Oh, there's a lot going on. I am tired and drained, but I am happy, and that's the thing.
That's good.
So it's like I'm still working like just a regular job. This is my 9 to 5, and still doing my creative passions because it's still something I want to do. At first, I was working 2 jobs and going to school, and that was so hard on me to where I was thinking, is this going towards what I really want to do at the end of my career? Like, is this really going where I want to go? So now it's like I'm working part-time, I'm still in school, and I still do modeling gigs, I still do these acting gigs. I just spend my time doing the things that I love because it's going to get me to go where I want to be. And I think that's
the
important.
Grind. Yeah.
It's a hard grind.
That's what's up.
But it's important, and then collaborating with people and understanding where everyone is coming from as far as, I want to put you in this position. That's, again, going off of those strengths and going off of what you can do. So it's been a journey.
And I'm gonna piggyback off what she's saying, because she's so down for the grind, She lives literally an hour and 30 minutes away from me, y'all, just to come to my podcast, y'all. So that lets you know what type of grind and what type of motivation she's on. And also this nigga too. This nigga lives Like literally, y'all. This is L.A. This is California, L.A. Right? I'm up here. We're up here. This nigga's all the way down here. Literally all the way. And Loryn's all the way over here. All the way.
Oh, I'm like up there, bro. Like, we're not up here.
And literally, like, anytime I need her to come to a shoot, she'll drive from Riverside out to LA or Pedro or whatever.
Are you
passionate?
Damn near every day, bro. She be doing shit like damn near every day. Like, she be coming here and I'm like, yo, Loryn, you really like drove all the way over here.
This nigga.
And like sometimes I'll be trying to go to his place. He live like 40 minutes. I'm like, man, that's too far. It's too late. I don't want to make that.
She spoiled.
Right?
He can pick and choose.
What? Like, and also my car started messing up recently, so I ain't doing that, right? So.
Oh yeah, that's a mess. Yeah. That's a mess.
Good thing we did it right in your car last night.
That's right.
The way my car started messing up today.
Well, my passion literally drives me. No pun intended, but it drives me. It does.
Hey, that was good. That was good. No, that's what's up. And then Shy's out here on the fucking TikTok thing, left and right, bro. I see her
every single day.
Yeah.
At least 3 videos a day.
I like that hunger in you. I love that hunger in you.
Yeah, that's what made me. I hit her up because I had seen someone shared her TikTok on Instagram and shit.
The eyes, right? That got you.
Well, now
I'm gonna tell y'all, if y'all ever look at her TikTok, bro, it's those eyes, like it's the way she like looks.
Yeah, it's the way. Yeah, she has camera. She definitely has camera presence. So like what impressed me was like, okay, so I went on her page to look at her videos. Is that it wasn't just the typical girl TikTok shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know. Like, a lot of girls have a typical TikTok these days, and it wasn't typical. Yeah. It wasn't that. It actually had shit that, like, it had substance to it. And so I was like, okay, let me DM her and see if she wants to, like, join our shit. And then she replied. It was like, oh, shit, yeah, I'm down to film with y'all and stuff like that. And then she came, like, literally a lot of people will tell me, like, I'll reach out to them because I think they're unique. And I'll be like, hey, let's film. And sometimes they won't even show up. But she actually showed up. Put in work that day.
I was ready to work.
Like, literally filmed a gang of TikToks with everybody. And I added her into the group page and shit like that. And now we just all been working.
That is lit. Yeah. And Mr. Uzo, man, this man just got a blessing. This man is always behind the camera, man. He always records my shit. He's always helping out. Yeah. He's always down to be a part of shit. He has that party go-getter energy, bro. He's always out there.
He's dancing now.
Hey, dancing and he can act. Like, okay, so
he might be taking Jermaine's spot. I'm just gonna say that.
Oh, hey,
I'm gonna say that, low key.
Yeah. So here's how talented this man is, right? So I had this guy in mind for the Star Wars general part, right? And the guy had flaked on me last minute, right? And then Uzo he just got back from Houston, and so I told him to just come out and just watch us and shit. And then on the fly, when I needed him to be the general, and the general in this short film when it comes out is like actually got some lines, and so this nigga memorized the whole lines within an hour, and then played that shit off perfectly. Like when niggas looked at the one of the film producers that we're gonna meet tomorrow, saw his shit, and it was like, hey, I need him in my shit too. So you know what I'm saying? Like,
good shit.
Like he nailed that shit without even having the know-how of like what was going on. He was just there to watch us do our shit.
That's
and then next thing you do it, tossed into the fire and just killed that shit. So when that shit comes out, y'all gonna want to see it. This nigga killed it.
Yeah, I'm really excited. Are y'all done filming or?
So we're officially done filming. It's going to visual effects, editing process. Posters are already been made and stuff like that. They're gonna be all around LA and shit. Nice. Working on a billboard too, which is gonna be crazy. But
dude, y'all are doing some shit, man. Fuck. All right. Well, y'all are flexing.
That's shit I need to be out here for. Is like all this promotional stuff. I'm not like a promo type guy. So when I see how y'all really be doing y'all shit, like that's the shit.
You have to learn. That's why you collab with fucking people.
Yeah, because
I'll tell you, man. Like I learned from a lot of people. Like when I was on set, at first I had all these ideas in my head like years ago, right? And you know, I always had the work ethic to go get it. You know, I've been like that since forever. But I just, every time when I go and hit somebody, I'd hit up my own friends, my own inner circle and shit and be like, hey, let's film. Let's do this. Let's do that. And they'd be like, yeah, let's do it. Then they came down and they wouldn't do it.
Is this LA or Chicago?
Both. you
'Cause I
know.
know Chicago, it's a different type of money.
Well, in Chicago, they don't want to do anything like
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's
they
what
don't
I'm
want to
like,
do anything
you
like
say
that.
you have
And
this
I've
pop-up
traveled.
LA?
Yeah, and I would do even in other
I
states.
was having that problem out here too when I first came out here.
I
Yeah,
never had that problem.
So I had that.
never did.
It was crazy because I would have that problem a lot. Like,
That's
with just
crazy.
people.
LA, it's like, I thought people were down for this shit out here.
Yeah, I thought they were all down for it, but they would, when it comes down to it, they wouldn't be down. So then I got invited to do the King Vader thing for their Netflix special Raincoat Academy. And then that's when I got to network and actually start meeting people. And then I met DeAnthony. This dude's a young cat too, man. Like barely
So
barely like
underrated,
20.
bro.
Yeah.
Nigga's 31.
Yeah.
31.
Who, no, you talking about?
No, you're not Noble, right?
No, I'm talking about DeAnthony.
DeAnthony.
DeAnthony. I met Noble after that. But
I'm thinking Noble. I was like,
no, I would have said Noble. I would have said
I was
Noble.
like, Noble was like 30.
But
Like,
no.
wait a minute. I'm like, him.
Yeah, yeah.
18. I say he like 19,
Yeah, he's
19,
18.
right? Yeah.
This cat, hey, now when I say he's talented, he's on the Freedom Riders. Like, he's literally a rider on the Freedom Rider squad, which is hard to do at 18.
Wow.
This man got that at 18. But he was down, like, I met him at the Vader shoot. I met Ariane. Ariane and him were the only two that were down from that shoot to actually do something and film. But we were watching, us three were always watching, like, okay, this is how they do this. This is how they're organizing
You have
this.
to
This is how they
That's how I
market it.
learned too.
This way, and we were
Yeah.
taking notes. Like, I'm telling you, us three were
I'm a
taking
visual
notes
learner.
and shit,
Nice.
right? And then it was crazy because they were the only ones down. So we started doing our own shit. We did like a little short film skit, and it gained some traction. But Irvin and Vader had actually liked that we had organized and did our own shit and invited us out to another shoot. And that's when I met Uzo, Noble, and Jermaine and all of them at that shoot. And then I told them my idea of, like, you know, pretty much doing like content creator shit where we meet up once a week. And they were like, yeah, we down to do that shit. And a lot of people had always told me they were down, but they actually showed up that Saturday, and they brought extra people. So it was like 5, 10 of us and stuff like that filming. And we created some really dope content and stuff, and then it gained traction. And then from there, it was just like, after that, like, we just started building momentum.
That's lit. And you got to keep it going. So, well, I think it's time for us to get into it. What do y'all say? Are y'all ready to get into it?
I thought we were into it, but
No, I mean, we were just opening up. That was just the opener. That was just the
I
opener.
know that ain't.
Well, you know, since we're on this topic, you know, y'all working as a team, and we're talking about skits and whatnot. I guess the topic should be social media today.
Yes.
You know, social media is one of those things today that we like live for today. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the first thing we wake up and look at. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm ashamed to say it, but yeah.
This is the first thing we look at, and we see how it changes people to do what they need to do to try to get famous. It's crazy, right?
Yeah. It could either be a motivational part, or it could be the death of you, or it can motivate you.
It's
You know what I'm saying?
whatever
Like,
you
it's
make
just,
it.
So
you gotta
It's
just
whatever you make it. Yeah.
It's
It's-
well,
it's
well, this is how I look at it.
Feel some people's a lifeline.
This is how I look at it. There's pros and cons to it,
Yes,
right?
definitely.
Now, yes, it could put people on. Shai, could you get that? Yes, it can put people on, right?
Yeah.
But also, it's taking away the actual talented people.
Yes. Yes.
Because people are
I
doing the
agree.
most dumbest things for views,
to get
and
famous,
that is
yeah.
what's getting views.
And people are watching it, yeah.
Yes.
People are watching it.
And
Yeah.
people are
That's
commenting
what's
off
being
of
taken
it.
as culture.
my
That's
first,
being taken as culture.
my first crazy,
It's
yeah,
popular.
exactly. And my first crazy attempt with this, right? So I'm over here in Venice Beach walking around, right? Just walking around Venice Beach with the homies. And there's these two, white kids coming up to us, and they asked us, hey, we'll pay you $50 if you let me come up to you and say, where you from? Like, what hood you from? And I want you to react all crazy and try to fight me. And I was
I
like,
hate
bruh.
those videos.
I said-
I
I
know
said-
they're fake.
I look
I
at
know
the,
they're
I don't
so
think I've ever
fake.
seen one of those
Bruh.
videos, and I would not want to be a part of
I
those
look
videos.
at the kid. I look.
No, I
Well,
would
this
smack
man-
the shit
yeah,
out of
yeah.
you.
I looked at
No,
the kid. I said,
They clown those
Like,
kids.
fuck?
They
Yeah.
like,
Right.
you're gonna clown if you think this is real.
yeah.
Like, nobody
and-
wants to do those type of
But
videos.
here's the crazy part. I asked a kid a question. Would you come up to me if I was white? Wearing the same clothes. Would you have come up to me if I was white? And he said, no, I need a person of colors because, you can pretend like you're a blood or a Crip. I said, you know, me pretending.
Wow, I would have been
said-
offended, bro.
So here's a cool part. I said, look, if I pretend to be a blood or Crip and I go walk in another street in LA and somebody looked at your video and said, oh, he a Crip for sure, and then shot at me, my death will be on your hands. So you gotta watch how, like I told him, like you gotta watch how you do that. Like that shit was dumb offensive.
Look how he was stereotyping you, bro.
He said, yeah.
Look how he was stereotyping you as a
Like, 'cause
gang member, bro.
Because like you know, it was just crazy, and I was like, that's why I've never even taken a gangbanger like acting role yet, which I could have. Like I was approached by Big Brother after I did the Discovery Channel show. Big Brother wanted me to be on their show, right? So check this out. I made it through the first two casting calls flawless, right? The third one, you know what they asked me to do? Can you be more urban if you be on the show? That's the word. The word is urban.
That's the nice version.
Okay, that's the nice. We know what that means,
looked at
right?
them like they
Tell
was
us what it
dumb.
all means. It means ghetto. Like
Yeah.
what they consider. Yeah. And I was like, well, why can't the other cast member be urban? Why can't I just be myself? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And they're like, yeah,
I'm good.
yeah, because because I really wanted this gig too because it pays well.
Yeah, and what they said?
And they were like, well, we think you would fit that look. And I was the only black guy that was in this casting call. You know what I'm saying? So it's interesting.
You just got some about you.
Yeah, you got something about
They always
you.
trying to do that to make it
Yeah.
seem like,
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
here's the cool part. They said we want you to we know you're born in Chicago, but we want you to actually say like, oh, you're coming from Chicago to film this. I said, but I've been in Cali for like years. Why can't I just say I'm from San Pedro for this? They're like, no, we like the Chicago aspect a little bit
they
better.
want to twist stuff. They always twist stuff, especially those shows. Because,
It's reality TV.
yeah, it is.
On everything.
And it's crazy because even like going off of that, even years ago, I had it's like about a year and a half ago. There was this like show that's almost like Catfish, but it was like a new show to where you can meet somebody who you've never seen before. And this is a long story, but I was talking to somebody who I'd never met, but we like FaceTimed and stuff. And so they wanted to like bring us together type of thing. They wanted me to lie on the whole thing, saying I was in love with this dude. Da 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 da.
They want to hype it up.
Because it's like I liked him. We had talked for like 8 months without seeing each other every single day. But it's like I was like not in love with him yet, you know, because I haven't met him yet.
Yeah.
They're just like, oh, I want you to record it and say this, and oh my god, we want you guys on there because he's so hot, all this stuff. He had followers and stuff, so like we really want him on the show. So you really have to sell it. I'm like, this isn't what it is. And so he didn't ended up not wanting to do it just because of how extra they were being. And I felt like, okay, this was stupid. I was mad because I really thought it was going to be different.
Were they trying? How much were they paying you?
They were paying me a good amount, but at the same time, and I was telling them, I'm like, yeah, I'm in love with them, but at the same point, I'm like, okay, this is like real, because then our reaction is gonna be different when we finally did see each other in person.
Wait, so he did drop out of it because they were being extra about it?
Yeah, so he dropped out of it. He didn't feel comfortable with it, and I said, all right, cool. So it was kind of crazy, but they were just extra.
Yeah, did you still talk to him after?
No. That kind of ruined all of it. That ruined all of it. I was pissed.
Wait, so when you got that audition, did you sign up? Did you personally sign up for that?
I personally signed up.
And you
for
signed
it.
both of y'all up.
Yes, I did.
Oh, wow.
And I told him about it. I did. And I
He
told
was
him
down.
about it. But it was kind of crazy.
I hate that. That's a whole nother subject.
I did.
I wouldn't be down either, low key. I wouldn't be down either, low key.
All right.
He knew about it. He knew. He knew about it. I told him. So
That's interesting, but all that has nothing to do with social media, y'all.
Right.
Interesting though.
Because I was like, where did that conversation
Well, we know that Loryn got something to talk about when it comes to social media. She's dealing with it. Now.
So let's bring it back to the heat. Okay, so hate is what brings you followers, I guess, and brings you clout. So can you fulfill the crowd and everyone in right now? What's going on with your social media?
So I had posted a video on TikTok. I was starting to create more content. Most of my content was just like the TikTok dances, stuff like that. And a lot of people are like, you're funny in real life. How come you're not making funny videos? I'm like, I don't want to be labeled as a comedian, you know, or anything like that.
They do that.
Exactly. Like, oh, she's funny. And if I stop being funny, they're not going to follow me. I didn't want that. So what I decided to do was put out my very first funny video that I thought was funny. And months ago, I seen this guy on Instagram. He was like typical Instagram model guy. You know, he looked like he had like buff shoulders. His face was really chiseled. He just was like a model, right?
You talking about me? No.
Stop. And
You
so
took my joke. You took my fucking joke. I was about to get that out.
like, stop.
Oh man,
No.
this nigga took it. Y'all seen what was that movie when Tony Stark was like that? He was 1 second before me. Y'all seen Avengers 2?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
When
Endgame?
Iron Man.
Are you talking about Endgame?
No, Avengers 2.
Oh, the second one.
Civil War.
Ultron.
Ultron
Okay.
was like the egg thing. He was 1 second before me. I was getting ready to see that. Damn, dude. But
I swear.
Continue.
But so I saw him, right? And so I kept seeing him on my For You page. So I saw him like, okay, like, scroll. But it was like every time I was on Instagram, I'm like, okay, let me see what this dude looks like, right? So I go onto his Instagram because I do that. So I'm like, okay, go onto his Instagram. I'm looking
Guys,
all selfies, all
remember
selfies, right? I finally get to a picture of him and he's like tall and kind of like slim, very slim, right? And I'm just like, oh, snap. Like, I didn't think that he was going to look that way. Like, I thought he was going to be buff. I thought he was going to look like Mims. Okay?
Hey,
That's how I
the
thought
way
he was
the
going to
picture
look.
look, you would've thought he was gonna
yes,
look
the
buff.
picture
Yes.
from here up, he looked like he was just cut, right? So I'm like, okay. I was just surprised. I'm like, you know what? This would kind of be funny. I want to see if everybody agrees with me. So I made a whole TikTok and people are bashing me now saying that I was body shaming when I just wanted it to be funny.
It was just a joke.
It was
wasn't
just
that
a joke.
serious.
And I'm like, I wasn't talking about how skinny he was.
Uso, get ready. I'll tell you.
So now, but here's the cool part about this, and this is the part I don't understand, right? Now, because I sometimes will clown on Loryn or whatever the case may be, but all the time. But yeah, the part I don't get is that these grown ass men, and I'm looking at some of their profiles. These niggas be 30, this nigga be 27, 28, 29, and they come out here like talking to a female like, you hoe, you bitch, you fat this. And I'm
All
like,
this stuff. And then
but-
they started body shaming me.
Yeah.
But if
Yeah.
you think about it, wouldn't a man get like chewed the fuck out if
For
it was the
body
same?
shaming a woman?
If it was the
But
same
that
case?
was my point though, because I found a video of this guy. He was talking about mulatto. It was a voiceover, but he was saying that she looked regular, was calling her out of her name and all this stuff,
Guys do
saying
it all the
this
time,
is
though.
regular.
Blueface be the king of that shit.
That's what
All
I'm
the
saying.
time.
And people be
Don't,
laughing,
like-
and so they're like, "Oh, if the tables were turned, this is how it would look." I posted the video with my reaction on it, and people are like, "But she's a celebrity, or she's a this." I'm like, okay, so that doesn't mean he wasn't like degrading her. Like people said I was degrading him, right?
Right.
Like, okay, well, she's not body shaming. I'm like, neither was I. That's
Right.
my point. I wasn't body shaming. It was just a joke.
He's pointing out how this guy catfished.
Yeah, but here's the cool part. Other girls came forward after the video and said, "Hey, I would meet up with the dude, and
Yep.
he didn't show me no body pictures, and I see him on the dude and on the date, and I'm taller than him, bigger than him." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, girls were hitting her up saying that, and I was
You know
like,
what's crazy about
So
guys?
that-
we go through that shit all the time. If we only see a girl with just pictures of their face, like, we already know what it is.
yeah, yeah.
I'll just say
Hey,
that.
hey, and one thing
And we
about
don't
that is,
complain.
Like, not saying if it was bigger,
I mean,
you'd be like,
because
oh,
you would have thought.
Now, was she going really
Okay,
ham?
no.
Were you going
these
ham on this
girls be
video,
taking
though?
these one angle photos.
I
of.
gotta see this video. I have to see this video because are you
I
going
wasn't
ham?
going him. Okay, this is literally what I said. I was like, so I see this guy on Instagram, right?
Go.
I'm like, big lips, dark skin, strong jawline, muscular looking
That's
shoulders.
the same demeanor. I need the same
It
demeanor.
is. This is exactly how I said. I'm like,
Okay.
and then I see this, and then I showed a picture of him because it was green screen. I said, where's the rest of them? That's what I said,
Yeah.
right?
You put his face in it?
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
And
his
he
whole-
reposted the video
He
on
wasn't
his
mad.
page.
He wasn't mad.
He
He was-
wasn't mad. He took it
Because
as
he
a
knew,
joke.
yeah, because other girls came forward.
You know that's social media.
It is.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, but
It's
check this
like-
out though.
But
How many,
it made
how many,
her-
how many
it-
followers have you got from it?
900.
Oh shit!
Hey, no, that's a lot.
Her video went
And
viral.
90,000, yeah,
That's
it was.
a lot.
Oh, it was
Oh,
700.
shit.
It was 776,000 views that video got, and 90,000 people liked it. So I'm like, 90,000 people have a sense of humor.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it was like 5,000 comments of people.
Yeah.
At first, they were laughing, they got it, and then people like body shaming, body shaming, body shaming. I'm like, I was not body shaming. That's
Is
not
this
the point.
video still going now?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
still
it's still
going.
going up.
Every
Still
day
going
I
up.
have comments. Every day people are hitting me up. People start reaching out to me on my Instagram saying, "Oh, you're ugly. You shouldn't even be talking about him. Like you look like you ate the rest of him. Like all this stuff. It was just ridiculous."
And I got one question to say, like, why are dudes saying this to a female? Like,
Because they mad too.
And I look at.
They know they be catfishing.
Oh yeah, and I look at every dude's.
Of course.
She be letting me. I see some of the dudes' profiles. I'd be like, bruh, I know why you mad. I know why you mad. Like
you probably worse than that.
Yeah, you doing the same things. You do. I had someone try to use my pictures to meet up with women before. That should be funny.
I had a fake profile too.
I'll be flattered.
I'll be flattered, but then when
it's very flattering.
It's flattering.
I hope I find out.
It's very flattering.
Okay,
But it's just like
the flattering
this,
part
my
is
picture.
cool, but then when the girl will hit me up on my Instagram, I'd be like, damn, I wish I had been talking to her first.
This guy.
Yeah, what up, man? You thought,
Yo,
it was you. You could have.
Now my face. Yeah, but now my face brings some pain because they had to deal with that dude coming on a date looking like a a broken cracker and shit.
So I have a question. What are y'all using social media for? Are y'all like using it for to be famous? Do y'all see like the fame for people to worship, or do y'all see it as this is a tool you can utilize to be seen to show your talents and whereabouts?
I will say this with social media. It started off for me because as a trainer in marketing, social media has been a huge marketing tool for trainers, right? It started off with that for me. I always been interested in film and acting and stuff like that, and so when I started seeing like people do skits, I was like, oh man, I could do that. Yeah. That'd be fun. Like, and then what really got crazy was that those same skit guys started acting in movies.
King Batch.
King Batch was like one of the first people to start off of that stuff, Vine and all that, and then now he's in movies.
So now is this y'all's like first like year making like content?
Yes.
This is definitely my first year making like this type of content, like acting content.
Same. Normally for my page, I would have like more modeling stuff on my page because I just started modeling last year.
Nice.
And so I was getting more into that wave, looking for agencies. But I kind of like being freelance because I can just choose what I want to do instead of having the agency like, But I started doing that first, and then I started getting more into acting and doing more skits and things like that. So I started that last year as well. But this year it kind of like grew, and I've been more consistent. I'm like, if this is something I really want to do, I need to put my all into it. And so
that is beautiful.
Yeah, and that's what I learned too, because I started in the beginning of quarantine, and it wasn't popping off, right? Because I was halfway. I was halfway. Yeah, I was halfway doing it when I was in quarantine. It wasn't until I saw people doing it the way they were putting their money into it. And I was like, all right. Yeah. So let me put.
So none of y'all were motivated during the Vine days and the Instagram days.
I didn't have a Vine. Not really.
Y'all weren't?
Like no, not really.
I never downloaded Vine.
I did.
I'll be real with you.
It was like a voiceover.
I have it, but
I
did Dub Smash. I did Dub Smash.
When Vine started,
you did Dub Smash?
Yes.
I like Dub Smash.
I love Dub Smash.
Funny.
Yeah, it was funny as hell.
I thought it was funny.
So and then when I seen TikTok, I'm like, oh, that's the same thing. Let me do that.
Let me do it.
Yeah. See, like for me, like during those Vine days, like my mom passed away like when I was 19. So back in the Vine days, I was mostly helping out my mom, and then after that, it was survival mode. Cause when my mom passed, I was like, okay, I got to make sure I'm good, and I also got to make sure my brother's good. Cause my little brother, he's my little brother. Yeah, so I'm 19, he's 18. So my goal was, okay, let me get 3 jobs and then try to keep going to college. But couldn't do the college plus 3 jobs. That shit was crazy.
Nigga.
So I did the 3 job stuff, and it turned out like, it went pretty well to where I figured out which job I kind of want to do. Because I originally was in college for business marketing. And then I ended up having to switch that over to fitness because I was always a kickboxer since I was 10. But then being able to teach it, I went to the gym that I trained at, and then they gave me a teaching job. And then from there, I realized, oh shit, I'm a really good trainer. And then I started training at other gyms and stuff like that, and I was able to survive off that. And then that's when I realized, okay, if I can work less and make a lot more money, and then put that money towards my other dreams, and that's what I started doing. And a lot of people ask me why are you spending that much money on a short film, bro? You're not going to make that much money off it. I said, hey, trust me. This is my vision. I want to see it come to life. There ain't no money.
Do y'all know Adam? Adam.
Adam what?
The dude from Instagram. You should know if you like.
Adam W.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That dude. You know how much he spends on his skits?
I
For
know.
1 minute
He
skit?
make productions, bro. You know?
Dude, for his 1 minute skits, bro, he will rent a fucking elephant. He literally rents an elephant.
Wow.
He be doing the most.
He literally skydive.
Yeah.
He's the one that's always
literally-
with King Batch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He literally skydived and did a skit.
Yeah.
His skits are funny though. See, and it's good because it's quality content.
You feel me? And
Yeah.
he puts money into his shit, yo. And
Yeah, and you have to do that because it'll show, and then the fans appreciate it a lot more.
on everything.
They definitely do appreciate it, which I've noticed. Like they'll definitely appreciate when you put money into it. So it's good to do that.
You always
It's-
have to make sure you're putting quality stuff into your work, so people will take that into consideration and want to keep watching your videos on a consistent basis.
Yeah.
On
And
everything.
and the cool thing is too, which is also the mess up part. But if you have thick skin, the hate actually gets your video popping, because a hater will comment, and then a supporter will comment right under there defending you. Then the hater comment, then the
That's
supporter
the one.
comment,
Yeah.
and
And
so
then if you reply,
Yeah.
oh nigga, it's just it's
Yeah,
back- it's just
yeah,
bad.
yeah.
It's
It's
bad.
worse.
You know,
It gets worse.
a hater will comment, they'll share it, they'll retweet it, they'll be like, see what this motherfucker's doing? They'll share that shit more than a supporter
Yeah.
will.
And
Yeah.
that's what's crazy.
For real.
Even that video that we were talking about that I did, I had 35 people duet my video. 35
Wow, that's
people.
Niggas?
good.
Yes. Dudes,
Ah.
women. It was about maybe like 2 women out of that. The other ones was like, don't do that. One was like this military dude. I'm like, look, I just thought he would look like you because he was this big buff dude. I'm like, that's all I was saying. He didn't even respond to my comment. Somebody else commented under me and he responded like, yeah. I'm like, so you can't even respond to what I was saying? You didn't show, and he didn't show the whole video. He just showed the part where I said, where's the rest of them? That's the only part he showed. I'm like, now you can't. That's
The
nah.
internet will do that to you.
Nah.
They'll,
Don't
they,
even respond to him. Don't
they'll
respond.
take a little clip
I mean,
and twist
Cardi
it.
B's
Yeah.
response and look at her.
Yeah, facts.
No, but that's the thing about the internet. They can take like a little clip and
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
they
Twist my words.
twist it all up. But I really want to see this video because I really want to see how you're going in.
Hey,
I really want to see because
I wasn't even.
It wasn't even that bad. It
It's
really-
not that bad. You want to see
really-
it
yeah.
now?
we're gonna watch it right now.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So I see this guy on Instagram. I'm like, okay, Zaddy. Chocolate skin. Broad looking shoulder. Big lips. Jesus. And then I see this picture. Where's the rest of them? So
So it's like you gotta understand
I
why she
really
made
am
the
clutching if
video.
you use
You
that.
know what?
I understand that.
He doesn't look like he's using Photoshop on
I
that one
see.
pic.
I understand on these
Okay.
guys, and I'm pretty sure all these niggas are ugly that are getting on you, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I see why.
It's not the
Yeah,
best
yeah.
looking. And then they're trying to be like, "Oh, you're not the best looking. You shouldn't talk." That's not the point. Like,
No.
that's
Right. Like it was
But I see their point though. I see their point why they're your girl. What's her name? Golden blooded. What's her
Oh
name?
yeah, golden blooded.
What's her name?
Anissa.
Yeah, her ass was supposed to come through, but she couldn't. I don't know why. But no, she's in San Diego. Yo, and she's one of them. Yo,
She be coming up from San Diego to
yo,
support
this
Cam
girl
on
comes from
film.
San Diego
Damn near every day.
just to chill with these niggas.
Yeah, he's like just
And
a
shoot
chill.
videos
My
and
other say we
shit.
working though. We working.
Sometimes
Yeah.
y'all be chilling, right?
Yeah,
After
but
work
the
is
work
done.
after work is
After the
done.
work is done.
We literally,
We don't just
but,
chill.
hey, we literally be sweating out here. The Thriller dance rehearsal that we did, like everyone was sweating, dying, like you know, like really putting in work. Yeah.
How are y'all ready? Are y'all ready to shoot that this Saturday?
We
Yes.
need at least one more practice.
You said wait, tell her what you
At
said.
least one more practice. I ain't gonna sugarcoat that.
I'm gonna say y'all need the whole squad for sure. Like everyone.
Like,
there.
It would be dope if everybody.
Because
there was only like
Everybody's
10 of
not
y'all
a dancer.
yesterday, yo.
Everybody's not a
Well, no, but
dancer, though.
so check this out. So
We
the ones that got it. We didn't make them come to the second day because they got it so much. Like shout out to Ramon. That dude is God, man, that dude could do anything too.
He's like, I'm done.
He's like, yeah.
He was great.
Yeah, he's great. Yeah. Like, Ramon is like, he's one of the most talented dudes I know. Like, he's an actor, an athlete. This dude got drafted by the Raiders, have you mind. Freaking can sing, can dance.
I know, he's
like,
vocals.
I look at this man, I'm like, man, God just created you to be excellent. He created you to be excellent. Like no homo. He created that nigga to be excellent. Like, you know, he created
Shout out
that
to
nigga to be
Arion.
Hey.
Jermaine's twin.
Brother.
Yeah.
Bro.
Niggas, hey, they got the same sign, burning the same month. They dress the same. They be wearing the same clothes on
Light
shoot
skin.
days. Light skin. They got the same piercing. Like, niggas came with the same piercing. Like, what the hell?
And they're both from LA, right?
Both from LA.
No,
he's Riverside. He's from Riverside, yeah. But he act like
from Riverside?
I don't know if he's from.
He lives in North.
I think he's from California. I thought he's from out of state.
No, hey, no. Let's just ask him, yo. Arion, can you just like?
Where you from?
Where you from, nigga?
You'll pay $50 if he says.
But anyway, back to what we were saying. I'm gonna let him type in. Back to what social media that we were talking about. This conversation's been going everywhere.
San Bernardino.
Crazy. See, San Bernardino.
That's right, he did tell me that.
Interesting.
they were switched at birth.
Nigga, oh, that's right. He did say that. But back on cue. So, what are y'all willing to do to get y'all's clout up there? Are you willing to make more videos like that to get more clout? And what has been working for y'all, honestly? What do y'all think? Because there's a thing that's gonna make y'all stand out. You feel me? Like, shout out to Elijah. SpongeBob is
SpongeBob.
Shout out to Elijah.
Smart to do SpongeBob.
And he's been doing it.
Everybody knows and loves
You feel me?
SpongeBob.
And it's crazy. I've been seeing a whole bunch of females in those videos. Like, he's been the guy. Like, I've been seeing him like, yo, go ahead, Elijah. So, what do y'all think is y'all's thing that's like getting y'all there personally?
You know what?
TikTok and Reels. Right
Yeah,
now.
TikTok and Reels.
Yeah. My Reels be going all the way up.
Have you seen that?
Yeah.
It's the eye game. It's the eye game.
Her eyes definitely help.
Can you
her.
look at the camera for him and just give it to him?
You know what? You know what?
Everybody says that.
You know what's fucked up too? Like, I always try to stay away from the fuckboy videos. I post one fuckboy video, that shit got me hella clout. Like, hella clout on the fuckboy video.
You kind of fit the part, though.
I was gonna say,
kind of fit the part. Like, I'm not even gonna say, like,
dude.
you do. So it's
I'm a faithful, loyal black man that has never cheated on any girl he's with.
I feel like you're lying.
No.
I for sure feel like you're lying. Like,
I could call my ex-girlfriend right now. We're on.
Lie for you.
I still talk to my ex. We're on great speaking terms. By the way, she's probably watching this podcast. We're on great speaking terms. No.
So she can chime in. Put some heart.
Shout out to my ex-girl.
Hey. So I kid you not. The reason why I'm still friends with her, like, when my mom passed away, she was one of those people that was still there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people had left me, like, away because when my mom passed away, you know? So she was one of those people that was very supportive and building with, you know. So, like, even when we broke up, it was like
a fuckboy, though.
No.
Right. Like, just because you're saying all that doesn't mean you might
what makes somebody a fuckboy?
I never cheated on her, ever.
Next
at
question.
all.
Okay,
Like,
what have you done after her, though?
after her, I dated a couple people.
You mean smash a couple people? Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
As he should after her. They stopped dating. They stopped dating.
I'm saying, like, relationship. Have you been in a relationship?
Right.
I've been in a couple relationships after that.
A couple.
Okay,
there's a lot.
So,
how long has it been since y'all broken up? Oh, okay.
2.5 years.
Oh, let's go. So look, you look. You see how they're all connected, laughing?
Yeah.
They talking about this shit when y'all are not around. This is the other group chat.
Yeah.
This is their other group chat that they had. They talking about this. They had this connection right now.
That's fucking. So
I'm just saying.
no.
He talked like, oh, I just dated a few. Oh, but I had a couple of people that you dated. Like, come on.
She told me
man.
she's been dating too. Like she dated more guys than I've dated girls after.
So why you had to say all that?
Right.
Why? See, that's unnecessary. Unnecessary.
Okay, so check this out. Check this out. Right.
Oh my
The
God.
reason why I haven't been
when you hear him?
wiped down since then is because I am.
Why you,
I'm searching. Okay, look. She was what you would call like damn near.
Right.
She was damn near perfect as an ex-girlfriend, right? So,
What?
but
Wait. Whoa. Perfect as an ex-girlfriend. I think I just want you to elaborate.
You're a great ex-girlfriend.
Wait, time out.
Do whatever I want to.
no, because she's with the nigga right now.
Explain that. Can you explain that? Explain what is a good ex-girlfriend.
So check this out.
good
When we were together, the only reason why me and her broke up was basically on deciding where to move in our next chapter of life.
Separately.
Well, no. She wanted to take and pick up and go to Florida to be closer to her dad, which I respect. You know what I'm saying? Her dad had, had some health.
Too much. Too much.
She had some health issues. She had some health issues going on. So I was like, okay, I would have done the same. I did the same thing for my mom. I fucking got raped and came right back home. Right?
How are you F-boy? Like what's
So-
the clout thing?
Right. Like,
Okay.
We talk about the now.
Yeah.
We talk about the now.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I want to know what makes a nigga a fuckboy. What is a fuckboy?
What is a fuckboy?
When you
Before-
don't want
before I
to be in a
explain myself.
relationship, you be screwing whatever, and you just whatever about it.
Nah,
It's
it's
like-
like
it's
to me, it's
literally-
like when you got girls catching their feelings,
And then you don't
pretending
care.
Like you want a relationship and you don't.
And
No,
you don't.
no.
You be hearing the
That's a-
camera like, oh yeah,
like
See, this is what I mean. Dude, this is what they talk about in the group chat.
They got it on camera. We got to see that.
I know they did. I can feel it.
Okay. Hold the phone. Okay,
funny.
so check this out.
Now we just know how y'all operate.
exactly.
So,
Been through it.
Remember, you
so
made it.
I already know about it.
Oh, look.
I have never cheated on not one.
And black men don't cheat.
Stop
Black men don't cheat.
Black men don't
say
cheat.
Black men do not cheat. Yeah.
Lies.
I've never cheated a day in my life.
Right.
I've never
slogan.
I've never cheated a day in my life. I promise you.
No. So check this out.
I need a drink.
So check this out. A female will be talking to 5 niggas,
I can't.
right?
I don't have the
A
balls.
woman will be talking to 5 dudes, right?
Wait, what?
Listen to me. The female will talk to 5 dudes and be like, "Hey, you haven't committed to me yet, but hey, we've been on date number 3 already, right? And I've already it's date number 3, but you already gave it up to me in date number 2." Right?
Okay.
So when you gave it up to me,
You explain how you're
Listen.
How you gonna have to do it?
no, listen,
You are really, bro. You're making it look bad.
You gave it up to me, but I don't want that. Listen, I do want something. I'm the one that say, okay, I
You
said,
do want something, yes.
I do. So
listen.
listen. So
I know you give it up on second day, and not all of us gonna be holding it against you. Alright, sometimes.
Yeah, I don't hold it
What would
against.
you
Second
hold
day
it
is
against
good.
us
I'm
for,
not-
though?
okay.
That's my question.
No.
What you
Okay,
gonna
I don't hold it
us
against
for?
y'all, but if you let me smash, that means that I think that you're not talking to any other dude. Because if you let me smash and I'm kissing on you and stuff like that, I expect that you ain't talking to any other dude.
it's mine.
After,
Wait a minute.
okay, listen.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Hold on.
After I have smashed a girl, I automatically will not talk to any other female because out of respect for her.
No, that's a real ass nigga.
No, that's
a
out of
real ass
respect.
nigga.
If you do
No.
that is amazing. That is amazing.
That's
But
out of
that
respect.
is not how
Because,
all
look,
guys work.
I think of, okay,
No,
look,
I have
if
never
I'm
heard
willing-
that either. That's why it's surprising.
No, there's niggas out there like
Very
that.
surprised.
There's
If
niggas
I'm
out
willing
there
to-
like that.
Is it?
Yes. We right here.
Y'all can say that, but how do I know that?
Because we
I'm
preach
trying
it.
to
We're
tell you,
preaching
we're
it.
preaching it. We're really preaching that.
We
shit.
live by experience.
And we live by experience too.
Yeah.
And that crap happens
be
to
lying.
all the time.
No,
like,
listen.
I'm loyal.
Listen,
I'm
this is-
faithful.
Let me tell you how us guys
right.
think. Let me tell you how us guys think. If y'all give it up to us in the first day, we're gonna think y'all do that to anybody and everybody, right? So there is no value on you.
Yeah.
Pretty much, we don't want to like wife y'all or even take it any further.
But then how's that make you look if you smashing too on the first day?
Exactly.
But no,
Like,
look.
So it's like,
no,
oh, you
look,
better
look,
have
no,
it.
You gotta understand the context. context to that. You gotta understand the context.
In the first place.
Look,
If I'm letting you smash that glass,
look,
take the value
off
I'm
of
not
you
going
too.
No, time out. Look, at the end of the day, it's up to y'all to submit. We can talk y'all into the shit, but it's up to y'all to submit and drop y'all
Submit to
panties.
somebody who we ain't with.
We can talk. Yes. Unless we're trying to rape y'all.
Whoa.
I'm just saying. That's the only way. I'm saying submit.
I get what you're saying.
But that's what I'm saying.
How submit? Okay, what are you talking about?
Giving
Submit?
it up to us.
Okay, that's not
Basically
submit.
saying
That's
yes.
not
That's what I'm saying. Submit it.
Yes.
Okay,
You're talking
some
about different type of submit.
In
a relationship.
No, not a relationship.
You mean giving permission,
Yes.
not submitting.
Yeah.
That's two different
That's,
things.
that's my player
Submit,
status.
it's like, yeah, no.
It's another.
that will submit will come up, right?
It's different, right?
That's after dark stuff for me.
But the thing
But no,
is, if the
submitting.
girl is giving it up to you on the first date, what makes you think she wants a relationship either?
Okay, so check this out. There
You
be,
do have a
you know what
point.
y'all women be saying after.
I'm gonna see if you call me.
Look.
I'm gonna see if you call me the next day.
Okay.
Even if
I
I
know.
know what makes you think I still want a relationship.
If you want to come
Listen.
to
I'm
it,
just trying to keep it cordial for
No,
next time.
no. Listen.
My point.
Y'all lay up with us. Y'all will lay up with us and then spend the night after the first smash, right? Y'all spend the night. And y'all talking all this sweet talk, right? Talking all this sweet talk to us and telling us like, yeah, that was really good, and telling us how you feel about us. Now you really feeling
In the
us,
feelings.
right?
In the
Y'all be
feelings.
really feeling us, right?
All in the feelings.
And then they start.
It depends on what.
It depends on if that's what the mutual agreement is.
Okay,
If it's not mutual, then I ain't
Okay,
gonna be
but
feeling
look,
that same type
On
if
the
of
I
way.
first date,
say-
though,
No, not
So what about
for me,
this
that's not
though?
the first
Because
thing.
I've had a situation like this happen. I'm gonna put myself out there because it made me upset. I was saying to this person, we were talking for a minute, and I was like, it was friends at first. Then when it got to, I really liked him. I already told him how I wasn't gonna smash, like on the first date, whatever.
Right.
When I decided to, and he already knew my background that I didn't want to do that type of thing, and we smashed, he was like, whatever with it. I was mad because I'm like, look, I told you I didn't want to do this because I like you a lot to where I want to be with you. I did it. Then he's looking at me like, nah, you just do this with everybody. Nigga, I told you I didn't.
No, listen. I feel that. I feel that. Look, can I say that? Yeah, look.
How you usually gonna do this, but then you did it?
No,
With him, it's different.
because
per
it's
person.
different.
No, look,
Yes,
can I
yes,
say something?
yes.
When a girl asks me, do you usually smash on the first date?
What do you say? What do you say?
I will tell a girl it has happened before. I'm honest.
That's
But it never
honest.
happened before
That's
with
honest.
me. That's the point.
Yeah, but you gotta think about
Why do you let
how
it-
many times have you heard? How many
How
times
many
have you
times-
heard that, Uso?
But
Or heard that from a girl? Oh, I don't usually smash on the first date.
Yeah, damn near every time.
That's a common thing. So I
Yeah.
feel like
time.
But it be true.
no, it's not true because
For
some of
certain
them.
girls, like that shit really be true.
Some girls be saying that and they really be getting down. They give it up to everybody.
No.
Not saying that's
facts.
you.
That's
But
facts.
that's how we're gonna think because that's how some girls are.
Yeah, and then
but
And
that's
just
the
how you don't
background
believe
because-
us, we're not.
okay, what was your
fuckboys.
reaction to it though?
Yeah.
What did you
I
say?
was upset because at that point he knew we had conversations.
Okay, that was your
I
first
didn't
mistake.
do stuff like
So
that.
that was your first
So it was
mistake to act
like-
upset.
How long were y'all talking?
like 3 months.
Oh, that
But
is
it was
a long
like
time.
that's what I'm saying. But we were like talking on the phone. We didn't go on dates because I was busy. I had
Oh,
two jobs.
it was a
and I had
long distance
school.
relationship?
Yeah, it was kind of like long distance type of thing. When I actually met up with him and saw him, then it happened. But that was 3 months into me actually talking to him. But it was the first date technically.
It's almost like a Tinder,
So-
low key.
Yeah, that's not like Tinder.
Not like I can get some in a week off Tinder if the girl's like easy. Just saying.
Hey, I'll tell you. I'll also tell you this: some guys will just keep that online relationship going, knowing they have a bunch of other shit going on in real
Yes.
life.
well,
Just-
that's
just
something
'cause
about
they can.
them, not me. So me
Because they
smashing
can.
on the first date
I
shouldn't
don't even do
cancel
online
me.
dating.
Okay.
because
I can't.
I did it with that
I
person.
don't know.
can't.
It's
So
just
what-
shit like that. Like what? That makes like.
Well, I
oh,
will
you
say.
got a friend who did that
Yeah.
same shit.
Well, what I will say to that is, okay, yeah, it was 3 months into it. Your reaction also can make a dude turned off. So you said you reacted angry to it, knowing that. What you know, I know you watch some TV, some Love and Hip Hop and stuff like that, right? Knowing what we
How
have
do
seen.
you know that?
What? Come on, or something. You watch some. You still watch
Yeah, I
it.
know you
Knowing what these females
Yeah,
say,
you just
knowing what these females say in these movies, these reality TV shows. Knowing that, why did you get mad at the reaction? Because you getting mad makes you look guilty. So if I was a dude, if I was that dude, and you said
Talk
that
your
to
shit, Mims.
Hey,
Talk
hey,
it.
But
if
why
I
would
was a
you look
dude,
guilty?
okay.
I wouldn't be mad if I wanted to do it.
the reason why it made you look guilty, what did our moms always tell us growing up? the reason why I knew you was lying, because you acted mad. Like, oh, no, I didn't do that. I didn't break that. What did moms always be like? She'd be like, every single time that I acted loud about it, she'd be like, yeah, nigga, you lying. Go get the bill.
I'm done.
Right? No, I'm serious. Mom would be like, hey, you lying. Go get the bill. And I'm going and I knew I was lying because I acted all high and mighty. But when she knew I was telling the truth when I acted all calm. No, Mom, that wasn't me.
No, that was me.
It wasn't me.
No.
First acting lesson right there.
Nah, I just feel like if I said what I said in the beginning and then I'm mad after the fact because after we did that, you don't talk to me for a week, but we were talking every day until then, I'm going to be upset. Because now it's like, oh, I'm canceled because I did it, but what about you? Like, you already knew how I felt before we even did this. So
he
that's
really
what makes me
shouldn't be
upset.
mad, though. I don't know why he's mad. There's no point reason why he's mad, though.
Now that you explain that last part, he was only trying to get it.
Yeah.
And he
stuck in there.
Yeah, but he stopped talking to
3
me.
months.
Yeah, but he stopped talking to me because I smashed on the first night saying you probably do this with everybody. After 3 months of talking, I told him I didn't do it, but I liked you. So now it's like, you gonna cancel me because of it?
But
That's
then
stupid.
again, it's like 3 months. You
Did
made
he
that
make
nigga wait 3
hold on, though.
months.
Did
I
he make
see
the
the
first
point,
move,
though,
though?
too.
Did he make the first move?
No, she was just talking for him 3 months.
What's wrong with making you wait for 3
And then when they
months?
finally see each other, they smash?
What's wrong with that?
Think about it. As a guy, if you were talking to a girl for 3 months and you finally meet up with her and you finally smash, you would think that she does that for everybody. And she's probably been doing that for the past 3 months.
I mean, if we talking for 3 months, like if we talking about relationship, then I wouldn't think she does that everyone. But we just talking about real cool shit, then she probably smashed other niggas. Like what we talking about in those 3 months? Y'all talking about relationship?
Yeah, what were y'all talking about?
It was like talking.
Like,
It was like
that's like making a guy wait for 3 months.
it was like talking. So that's how I felt about it.
Like, you guys legitimately say, I want to be in a relationship?
Yeah.
No, like we were talking about
That's
it.
keywords.
But it was just like,
if you're
why would you talk
talking
to me
about
every
it.
day saying good morning every day and doing stuff like
That's
that,
a
FaceTiming me
relationship
every
type of
day?
thing.
I say good morning to you. I don't.
You don't say good morning to me every day, man.
Almost every day.
Shut up. Oh, you always gotta say stuff. No, it's like every day talking like,
Group chat
hey, like
messages.
how are you? Shut up. Group chat messages.
We say good morning to each other every day in the group chat. Don't
No,
we
I'm
all?
not always on there saying good morning because I be
I
asleep.
say it every day.
I say it every day. I say it every
I be
day.
waking up at 12. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is, if you want to cancel, I'm sorry, I'm going off topic.
No, there wasn't.
But
Yeah, what was the topic?
if you want to like cancel me after that, it was just crazy. But anyway, going
So,
back to
the-
social
I mean,
media.
yeah,
The
it depends on what y'all was talking about.
Yeah, it
Relationship,
depends
or
on-
y'all just trying to link up, and then
I'm going to fulfill everybody in right now. So apparently, y'all, she was talking to a guy for 3 months through text messages and on the phone. FaceTiming?
Yes.
FaceTime and everything, and they finally
You mean
met up.
duo.
No, and she told the dude in those 3 months that she does not smash on the first date, right?
Right.
And when she finally met the guy, they smashed on the first date. So he cut her off, doesn't talk to her anymore, and she feels some type of way about it. And I'm like trying to like understand his point of view. Should he be mad or like?
Should he be mad about
Why would
what?
he be mad?
But
Well,
I mean,
your
I'm mad
reaction.
because you're saying that with certain people, like certain females, I would say, it's like we would say, "Oh, we don't do that on the first date," but I really don't. And so, if that was the
I'm not
first
saying you
time
don't.
that happened for me, I should be upset because he just ghosted me after that. So that's
but that's
messed
what he
up.
was for then, though. That's what he was for. If you did that the first
I
2
wouldn't have
weeks,
done nothing. I
he
would've
probably
done
would've dropped
nothing.
off and left you alone then too.
So that's what I'm saying. So how do I know that that's gonna happen? So it's like for me, it's like okay, if I smash on the first date, if I smash on the third date, this person's just gonna ghost me. But
feel
saying
what
that
you're
I'm
saying. I
canceled.
see.
That's what I'm saying from what you were saying before.
I mean, I don't think because I think you set the wrong tone giving it up to him on the first date.
I know I was upset,
Yeah,
and I shouldn't have done that crap. But
Like I said, I'm gonna repeat that. Women control the situation, but guys control the narrative.
Yeah.
And
They
I
control
agree.
the status of the relationship. You feel me? Like, are we gonna be something? But ladies control the pacing. You feel
Yeah.
me?
Exactly. I feel off the
If
pace.
you're not going in.
Yeah, and I felt like because you did,
And I will say this though, like I noticed it the most, and let me word this right, but don't get offended by the way I
feel
word
like
this.
I gotta
I
sit
feel like the
down.
most respectful females, the ones that care about building a relationship, will always tell you right before you smash, like, hey, look, I don't just smash everybody. So are we building something? They usually will tell you something like that.
yeah,
And-
You said right
like,
before you're about to have sex.
Yeah, who?
oh no,
You said right before you're about to have sex.
A lot of women have said
Sir,
that.
what the
A
fuck
lot of
is
women
that?
have said that to
If
me.
you're in the heat of the
moment, I am not speaking none of those words.
Right.
I don't know.
You must be fucking. I think you fucking white girls, are you? You fucking white girls, aren't you?
Because I'm just saying, I don't know who you're talking to, but in the heat of the moment, I'm like, yes. Am I going to risk it right now or am I not?
Hey,
that's the only thing I'm
Plenty of black queens have said this.
So you mean, come on. What? Nah.
No.
That's in that moment.
I can shout out names.
No.
So before I take off your pants,
What? No.
Right.
No. I can't.
No, I'm talking about.
Hey, what do you say? What do you say after? What do you say?
I'm not talking about in the heat of the moment. I'm talking about because they know where the night's going. Because
Yeah, please,
if they say if the girl said if I say to the girl, hey, let's come into my house and like chill for a little bit, she knows where the night's going. So she will say to me while the night before the night is going, she'll say to me, hey, yo, like, what are we gonna do at your crib? Like, cause you know me, like I'm really trying to build a relationship, and then that's when I realized, yeah, she really.
or I'm just trying to.
No, did you already hit?
Right.
Huh?
Like,
Did you already hit?
No, this is before.
Nothing
This is the
wrong
first time.
with just wanting
This is
to chill
before
with
the
a
first
guy.
time.
Exactly.
We do it.
It's like,
If
damn.
y'all
So-
have a mutual understanding, I
So
don't
the
understand
mutual
what's wrong with
understanding
that.
part is key, because if you don't tell me that you want to build something and then we just smash, then I assume we didn't have that conversation before we smash, I assume we're not going to even have the conversation after. But if you do after want to have that conversation with me, then I look at the girl as like, okay, this is a respectful queen right here. This is someone who's
No, that's true though. No, that's true. Look, I'm not gonna try to smash a girl I really dig. I
Yeah.
really think I see potential in like being my wife.
Not early on.
No, if I see a girl and she got like hella options and she be going on dates all the fucking time and her energy is just like, yo, let's.
Yeah, you best hit it while you can.
Yeah,
bro.
I'm just gonna like
She
fuck
be
with
going.
you like while I can, cause like.
Okay, explain that to me.
Yeah,
because
I was
actually,
to say I wanted you to go in detail with
yeah,
that.
because I actually
Wait, what?
had.
I saw
I
these
actually
female
had
faces
like.
on that and they weren't digging
Oh,
them.
shit.
Because
go ahead.
I actually had a guy tell me that he didn't want to pursue anything because I have too many options.
What?
How would you what?
I would love to answer that.
We got the answer.
I would love to answer that. I'll go
Please go
first.
into detail.
Go ahead. No,
please,
you go
please.
first. Go ahead.
Please.
Go first. Go first.
I don't get it. I gotta hear this.
No,
Oh
listen.
yeah, I've been wanting to get into this one.
You haven't. Look.
Change the title of it.
Now look, it's an hour. It's already an hour and 2 minutes now. I think usually I stop right now. But we can go an hour and 30. I'm trying to go an hour and 30. What's
Yeah,
up?
let's do it.
You gotta change this time, like relationship. Right.
We'll go after dark. Yeah, we'll go after dark. Part 1.
Light up, bro.
Bro, you want to do that or what's up? You want to do that? All right,
Go ahead, I
yo.
want to hear this.
All right. Damn it. All right, yo. So, yo, we gonna chop this up real quick because we're gonna go pause real quick and set some shit up, and we're gonna bring this back. So, yo, this is Prince.
Loryn.
Uzo.
Shy.
And this is Chopping It Up the Podcast, episode 15, y'all. And we about to really get into it on this next episode, y'all. This After Dark. So, y'all, get ready, y'all. Hey, all right.
I got the hoes and they dance on my dick. I think I'm rich in the bitch. I got the ice and they dance when I drink. I got the hoes in the whip. We ain't talking no COVID and shit. I think I'm rich in the bitch. I can't help it, I'm flexing this shit. Hey, I think I'm about to get litty though. I see some bitches with booty though. Fuck a bitch, put it on video. I think I'm about to get